How important is it to advance in this competition?
It's huge for the club. We obviously want to do well in Asia because the last 2 campaigns haven't been very good for us. So obviously we want to get past this qualifying stage. We know it's going to be a good team that's coming from Thailand. And because it only can boost our club in Asia.
The A-League, the actual competition, how important is it that an A-League club does well in this competition to sort of build its profile in Asia?
Well, I think Adelaide are the only team that have done really well in this competition, and we know how big Asian football is, and now especially at this club level, and that's what we want to do as a country, as a league, to obviously do really well in the Asian Cup. So it's very important for our club, obviously, to do well on Saturday, and we're hoping that the supporters turn out in numbers. I think I heard that the ticket sales are doing really well, and it'd be a great opportunity for the Geelong people to see a good match of football.
From previous experience, mate, I mean, why hasn't Victory done well in Asia? What have you learnt from those previous campaigns?
I don't know, mate. Look, it's sort of new for us, I think. Now that we've been through it twice, and we know that there's quite a bit of travelling involved. So I think we know all that now, and I think the league's improved, clubs are improved. So I think this year is going to be an exciting one for A-League clubs in the Asian Cup.
Do you notice a change in attitude from the club towards the Asian Champions League from previous campaigns?
Yeah, I think what the perception of us going into Asia Cup a few years ago was that we lose money, and I think that's what we were sort of thinking, like, we go on Asia Cup, we're not making any money, whatever. Actually, now we're really looking forward to getting into Asia and obviously doing really well, and the rewards there. I mean, the club builds, there's prize money to be had. So, like I said, we're excited about this weekend, and like I said, we just hope that our supporters come out.
And you've obviously, being involved with the Socceroos, a couple of Asian campaigns, World Cup qualifying campaigns. What are your views on Asian football, and I guess has it progressed over the years?
Yeah, definitely. I think technically Asian countries are very good, like very, very good, world class in fact. But I think what they've been lacking is probably a bit of structure and having that quality of coach coming in. But now you see a lot of European coaches are getting in and adding a bit of structure. So once you start adding a bit of tactical stuff to already what's there as talent, they're going to be very, very good. And that's, I think, what we've been seeing over the last few years with Asian football. It's improving, so we can't just go on there thinking we're going to smash these teams when it's not the case.
Was it nice to get back on the goal scorers list on the weekend?
Yeah, of course, but like I said, it was only 2-3 weeks that I wasn't on it. So I mean, it's funny. It seems that when I go a week without scoring, I'm in a bit of a drought. So like I said, it was good to be on the goal scoring sheet, and obviously to win too. So excited to be amongst the goals, because I know this next period is very important, because there's not many games left in the season, and there's still World Cup spots to be had, and I want to keep on pressing, and the only way I can impress is by scoring goals. So the question is, yes, I'm very happy.
Just on the World Cup spot, Archie, there's obviously injuries at the moment that they're experiencing. Do you still remain quite optimistic and hopeful that you could get into that spot?
Yeah, I think I could take Reece Williams' spot in the back there. No, look, it's very disappointing that these players are going to miss the World Cup, because they're huge talent, and they've been performing for their clubs, and when they've got the opportunity to perform at at international level. So, but in saying that, when injuries do come, there's spots to be had and taken, and hope to be there as well as everyone else does.
Muangthong United has a firepower up front. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it'll be a high-scoring affair?
I hope not, but like I said, we've watched a bit of the footage, and they've got the big fella from See, I can't even pronounce an English name. Which he's been. I think he's had an illustrious career in the UK, and what we've seen of him this morning, he's a danger. But then they've got other players that can be threats all over the pitch. So, like I said, we've got to come and we've got to turn up, and we've got to play to the best we can to qualify.
How are you enjoying playing with Tommy Rogic?
Yeah, he's awesome. Like I said, I see glimpses of him in the national team, and but see him on a day-to-day basis. He's a superstar, and like I said, I'm glad he's come back and he's getting some game time, because it's only going to improve our chances in the World Cup.
Is it great timing to have the skipper back in the 11? Have you missed him?
Yeah, definitely. But in saying that, I think the two guys that have been there, I think Broxy and Rashid have been fantastic. Even when Jimmy Jago came in, he's done a great job. But it's great to have that experience and a bit of stability back in, and it's good for Millsy because he's had a bit of a layoff, and to come back in and, like I said, to add that sort of stability back in that midfield, it's only going to be better for us.
And Barbarisas, are you confident he can have an impact after a couple of weeks out?
Yeah, look, he's only had 2 weeks out, but the way he's been talking, you think he'd had a couple of months. I mean, he's having a whinge, I'll tell you that. But like I said, he's been training really hard. He's only had the 2 weeks off, so when he comes in, I'm sure he'll be fresh and firing.
And Leo with that nasty facial injury.
It's getting uglier and uglier every week, isn't it? Poor bugger. So lucky he got married. Otherwise, I tell you, if she had held off a little bit longer, I'm sure she would have bloody binned him. But he's like, I feel sorry for the boy. I mean, he comes in, he gets knocked in the face, and then a week later he gets knocked in the face, and then a few weeks later he gets knocked in the face. But it's disappointing, and he's disappointed because he would love to have played this game because he's a Geelong boy, Jan Junk boy, and disappointing. But like I said, it'll add that fire for him when he comes back.
It's been a pretty hectic season, obviously, with Ange leaving and a couple of 5-0 losses and change of Socceroos coaches and now the Asian Champions League game. How have you sort of viewed it? How's it been from your point of view?
Well, probably days of our lives couldn't probably write a script better than this. I think we had the way our seasons run. We've had ups and downs, but that's the way seasons sometimes pan out. But I think if we believe in what we're doing, the rewards will be at the end of the season. And I believe this group knows what we're capable of. And when we make that finals, we can give it a real shake.